Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? This fucking Wednesday night. You know what that means? Archer and toe tags in the building. The knuckleheads have arrived on time.
Yeah.
Looking fine, drinking wine, Mighty Nine, all the other shit. What's going on?
What?
Shit. What's going on? How's you doing?
I'm all right. You know, same shit, different day.
I hear that. Shit.
You know, trying not to get us that stupid people,
Usually that's what happens.
even if they are friends.
Usually that's what happens. Shit, man. Tomorrow I got a meeting just to waste time.
You gonna get pop out?
Nah, it's one of those entrance surveys or one of them shits. You know, what do you like about your job? What don't you like about your job? And I'm like, I don't like this part about my job. The part where motherfuckers ask me questions.
Yeah, don't hit him with the Office Space fucking shit.
Word.
You might offend somebody if you hit him with the Office Space. Joseph said this intervention don't go. I like that.
Shit, I wish I couldn't, but I fucking they put it down in the calendar and.
Oh, that means you gotta go.
Word.
Motherfucker said there is no option.
There is no tomorrow.
Now. You did now.
Word.
Not now, later. Now.
All right, so look, I just did the points for this week. Yo, dude, I wish there was an intervention because they'd be on some Like, oh, so what do you think can improve for this job? I want money. Give me monies. I want more monies. That's the only thing you could do. I don't care
I would
about
have been like, do you want me to list them in importance or just list them?
the word. I don't care about nothing else. I only demand two things. Stop asking me questions and I want monies.
My man
Everything
said,
else,
okay.
you keep it.
My man said, list them. Okay. 1, money. 2, more money. 3, stop fucking bothering me with stupid motherfucking ass shit. 4,
Word.
money again. 5, oh, here it goes. Yeah. I don't want to answer to people that are fucking dumber than me. 6,
I want more
more
money.
money. That's it.
Word.
That's it. Give me money. Give me money.
Give me money.
Now, it's like, man, look, just a real quick little thing about my job. We take care of Starbucks equipment. You know what I'm saying? Like the refrigeration shit. Now, personally, fuck Starbucks.
Word.
But I emailed somebody. Ask for Starbucks. Any under-the-counter unit, 5 years or older, don't even send a repair. Quote, just replace them. So, I sent somebody a message and I said, as per so-and-so, if they're older than 5 years, just replace them. Person's going to they're going to put the work order back on my board talking about there's nothing attached. I fucking messaged you on the side. The fuck don't you understand?
Stupid bitch. Yeah.
It's fucked up because I like the person, but it's like, yo, I've been dealing with Starbucks since we first got it. You guys have just been dealing with Starbucks for the last part of a year. Listen to what I tell you.
My man turning the fucking listen, baby.
No, they want to flip the script, and then when I catch an attitude, oh, we didn't know. I told you.
They didn't want to hear it. Motherfucker.
It's not my fault that you dumb.
Word.
Correction, not that they dumb. It's not my fault that you don't want to listen.
No, it's not your fault that they stupid. Because they may be dumb and stupid, but they're fucking stupid because they're dumb. I call them. I don't know the motherfucker, so I call them stupid. Shit. Wanna come over here and talk to Floyd?
Mayweather? You said Floyd?
I think so.
So that means they're gonna catch it right on the left?
That's right. And left.
Okay, and then the right again. Okay, gotcha.
And the uppercut. Shit.
Damn.
I'm telling you. Shit. Call me KFC because they're about to get the 2-piece and a biscuit.
Ooh, child. But besides our stupidity, our work, the Giants made it official over the weekend. I got myself a coach.
And ain't y'all people interviewing Rex Ryan for defensive coordinator?
No.
How would you feel about him being defensive coordinator?
I don't want him anywhere near my fucking Giants.
Why not?
I don't want a man who got a tattoo of another man on my team.
Dude, some people would say that that's the sign of a real man.
Now when the other man is Mark Sanchez.
You're telling me that you wouldn't get a tattoo of another man on your butt cheek?
No.
So you're not a real fan then? You wouldn't get Danny Dimes tattooed on you? Yeah, that was a laugh for the motherfucker. I'll kill you. Yes, it's a stupid question like that again. I'll kill you. He said, I used to like your ass. It better be the butt fumble. Yeah, you get a tattoo of Mark Sanchez on your ass, fumbling the ball from hitting your ass.
No, but no,
Shit.
I forget. I don't know if it's his left or his right forearm. He literally has a tattoo of Mark Sanchez.
Yeah,
The
wasn't
guy,
it Mark
the
Sanchez was
guy,
fucking his wife?
the guy who cost you your head coaching job.
Yeah.
Real smart. Real smart.
Wasn't it a picture of Mark Sanchez fucking his wife or some shit like that?
No, it was just Mark Sanchez in the jersey.
Oh, okay. It wasn't that Navy. You know how the Navy guys kissing Marilyn Monroe in Times Square? That famous.
Yeah, I know that famous picture. No. I mean, because if it was that, that'd be really, really uh, GAY. There you go. Bam, bam.
Okay, so when I googled it, it's his wife wearing the Mark Sanchez jersey.
Whatever it is, he's still Mark Sanchez jersey, bro. It's still a Mark Sanchez jersey.
Yeah, it's what we in the business, because I'm a lawyer, talk about not manly. Here you go. Here you go, Joseph. That's the fucking tattoo.
Gay.
That's a bad drawing too. Like,
It is.
and damn, you talk about his skin didn't accept that motherfucker. It's like the tattoo was like, I can't stay on your ass. I'm sorry.
I mean, not for nothing. He white. He probably Irish. So that means they don't tan, they burn. So
Word.
nah, but dude, look, like I said it before. I didn't think they needed to get rid of fucking Dable. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
they did. You know, I got Harbaugh. That's fine. I hope he brings over the offensive coordinator, and that's it. That's the only guy I want from the Ravens staff. Okay, on my team right now, I have a very good offensive line coach. He's the guy that made all my offensive line look decent this year. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And the guy that he had last year, the last couple of years as the defensive coordinator, was bad. Because remember how bad the Ravens defense was the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Now, if Harbaugh, I hope you're listening. Now, if you want to bring in or you want to bring back my man Wink Martin, Wink Martindale, I'd be okay. To run my defense, hell yeah. Now I'm giving you Brian Burns, Thibodeau's, and Carter. Shit, I'm about to fucking write a letter to John Mara and be like, yo, bring back Wink. Now I know
John
that over
Winkle?
the week. Yeah, no, Wink Martindale, yeah. The defensive coordinator. He's the guy that him and Dable clashed at the end of one season, the first season. The Dable was there, and he ended up leaving the Giants because he said he couldn't work with Dable.
Yeah.
Now, and here's something I'm going to say for those Giants fans who are listening, and I hope that some of these Giants fans go back on YouTube and listen to this. When I told you guys that Dable has no say in firing or they had no say in firing Joe Shane. I mean, not Joe Shane. Shane Bowen and you guys didn't believe me because you said Mike Kafka fired him after 2 games. Look at the Harbaugh negotiations as the reason why I'm right, you're wrong. Harbaugh wanted to have access directly to the ownership. That way, if he wanted to make a decision to fire a coach or whatever, he can go straight to management, and management would tell him yay or nay. Like I told a lot of people in the Giants organization, everything is a hierarchy. You know, the head coach has to go to the GM, and then the GM has to go to the owner. The ultimate decision was up to the owner, not the head coach. So even if Dabo and Joe Shane want to get rid of Shane Bowen, John Mara had to give the okay. Just like I told a lot of people that are mad at Joe Shane because he let Barkley walk. Again, no. If John Mara wanted to, he could have stopped that. But John Mara did not want to. So that's why Barkley walked. Wasn't Joe Shane's call. That was John Mara. See, people, if you knew your Giants history, you would know that's how the way the organization worked. But because there's a lot of people here who've only been a Giants fan for the last 15 years and think they know shit, you don't know shit.
You don't know shit.
I've been a Giants fan for fucking 40 plus years. I know my organization.
Word.
Just like Toe has been a fan of the Giants for the Jets way too long. He knows his organization.
For real. Way too fucking long. It's bad when you're in a conversation with sports heads and they're talking about some shit and I go, y'all lucky the Jets ain't there because they'd have won that whole shit, and they just look at you and go, my condolences. It's like, shit, fuck you. My condolences, bitch. Don't tell me some shit.
Yo, Joseph, I'm telling you, bro. I watched my first Super Bowl Giant win when I was 6 years old. I'm 47 years old. All right? I've been following this team for 41 fucking years. All right? Not as long as Toe, because when Toe's mother was pregnant with him, he was already a Jets fan.
Word.
He came out a Jets fan. So he's been a Jets fan since birth.
Yeah. It's weird because my father and my brother are Giants fans, and me and my uncle are Jets fans. It's like, fuck, man. They fuck you with the cell phones.
They fuck you, and they fuck you some more.
The word, they fuck you with the cell phone. None of this shit.
For those who don't know, that's Lethal Weapon 3 with Joe Pesci and Chris Rock.
Yeah. 4. 5. Oh, fucked up. Gotta do it all over again.
Damn, I hate the fucking rotary phones.
Yeah, man. Y'all people don't, y'all don't know shit about.
Y'all don't know the struggle.
Yo, just to remember, I used to know 3 numbers: my mom's work phone number, my home phone number, and my boy's cell phone number. That was it, because my boy had one of those. He was one of those people that his brother was older and he was making good money, so he had a cell phone.
Right.
And that was it. All the other numbers you had to write down and hope that you didn't forget. Or you had to tell your boys, like, yo,
we had to walk around with a phone book.
Yo, you remember when you used to get a girl's number and be like,
you remember having to get girls' notebook numbers and you had to put in the little black book?
Dude, I remember having to go, listen, you remember the first 3 numbers, I'm gonna remember the last 4 numbers.
Yeah.
And we gonna try to remember this shit together. Because
It was either that or like, yo, you got a piece of paper, a napkin, something.
word. Say that shit one more time for me. 723
Bro, you
726.
guys don't know the struggle.
Word.
And then to call home and then call the number and find out she gave you the number to the pizzeria joint.
Yep, that fucking bitch.
Because it's not like now that you got a cell phone, she give you a number, be like, hold on, let me call you right now. Or let me send you a text that way you got my number. Nah, man, you didn't have none of that shit. You had to wait till you find a payphone. That's why I said a payphone.
Mm-hmm.
One of those things that, in the ground, outside in the street, a payphone. I know it's a relic. Either you found one of those or you had to wait till you get home to call that number.
Word. Fucking bitch. Now that's where the line, give me a number before I don't want it no more, came from.
Yeah.
Because I had to convince myself. Yeah, I had to convince myself to fucking come up here and put myself through that torture of fucking trying to remember this shit.
Dude, I remember one time, my boy got a number from this girl, and we got home when we got back to his house, and he called it, and it was a personal lawyer's number from like the Telemundo or Univision commercials.
Oh shit.
My man, I couldn't stop laughing. I was on the floor laughing. And I'm like, yo, she gave you fucking number for a fucking personal. Yo, even he was like mad for like the first like a minute, whatever, and then he started laughing. He was like, yo, how this bitch gonna give me the fucking number to Cantalso or whatever that shit was called? He was like, yo. I was like, yeah, that shit was funny, bro. That's creative.
It is.
I said, I don't know how she remember that number, but yo, she got you.
Damn.
Dude, I was laughing my ass off when we called that number and I heard that shit.
And that's fucked up. The bitch said,
but it was funny.
Yeah. Here goes the numbers to the police because you harassed me. Like shit.
Bro, I remember because he just had this look of utter shock on his face for like a minute, and then he just started laughing. I mean, mind you, I ended up seeing that girl again, and I remember looking at her. She looked at me. And like I think she remembered, and I couldn't stop laughing. I could not stop laughing. And she caught an attitude, so she came to me like, yo, why you look at me and laughing? And I'm like, yo, you don't remember me? Or maybe you do or you don't. It really doesn't matter. I said, I don't really care. I said, but remember, like a couple of months ago, you gave this guy a number. And what you gave him was the personal injury lawyer in Spanish. And she goes, oh, I go, yeah, I was the friend that was with him. I said, I found that shit hilarious. And she started laughing too. And I was like, he was like, yo, your boy just wasn't cute. And I was like, yo, I said, that's between you and him. I said, personally, I don't think he's cute. And she looked at me, I'm like, I'm not attracted to guys.
Yeah. Shit.
And again, I had her laughing, and she's like, you see, I like guys who can make me laugh. And she goes, you want more number? I said, nope. And she looked at me, I said, why? I said, because I'm not attracted to you either. Bye.
Word. Be like, because it's like, yo, bitch, I already got the number to the fucking, to the Spanish fucking novella. I'm good.
Yo.
Shit, I just bought this shit from him.
Dude, I left her there like this, and I went back and I told my boy, I was like, yo, I saw a homegirl who gave me that number to the lawyer. He goes, yeah? I go, yeah. I was looking at her laughing. She came up to me and yada, yada. Then at the end of the day, she told me if I wanted her number, and she was like, what you do, Jose? I'm like, I told her I didn't take the number. I said, bros before hoes. I told her I wasn't attracted to her and left her there with with her fucking jaw on the floor talking about how dare he.
That fucking bitch.
I love that shit when people offend you or try to offend you and it doesn't like bother you or whatever, and you leave them, and then you leave them there like how dare he, and then they're mad. I'm like, why are you mad?
Word.
It's stupid. But all jokes aside, let's get back to the sports.
But how she look? Cause I'll take a number.
Bro, this is more like 20 years ago, bro. I don't. She probably fucking about 250 pounds with like 3 kids with 3 different baby daddies by now. Who knows?
That's even better.
Nah, you don't want that smoke. Trust me. But bro, I read something in an IG, and I know you're already mad at your Jets, but apparently this Jets team that this past year, even though you guys won games, you got how many games? Like 4 wins or something like that, or 3 wins?
I think we got 4.
Bro, they said that this Jets team, this last Jets team, could have been one of the all-time worst teams ever. No interceptions.
Yeah.
They said that they didn't have a quarterback that threw for more than 10 touchdowns. Now, mind you, threw, not total touchdown, that actually threw 10 touchdowns. They only had like 4 turnovers. Like, it was really, really bad. Now, my question to you is, just a couple of years ago, the defense was between ranked 15 to 20, right?
Yeah.
At least in the first 6 games or whatever, 10 games or whatever, the defense had not changed a lot. To go to those extremes, and you have a defense, and I loved Aaron Glenn as a player, but to have a defensive-minded coach as your head coach, and your defense do look that bad, should the Jets have fired Aaron Glenn after 1 year?
I would have. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You can't sit here and say, oh, excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. Because let's just put it, let's just do it this way, right? And I equate everything to a relationship or real life. If your kid, because this isn't as serious as like, you know, a relationship where it's toxic or getting abused or some shit. Let's do it this way. If your kid can't do math and you hire a tutor, and the tutor that he has is okay and the kid's getting it, but he's not teaching him to his best ability. And you go, all right, you know what? Let's get another tutor. And this tutor's telling you, yo, I got this new style that teaches him math naturally and blah, 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 blah. And for the whole school year, he's teaching him math, and your kid's grades not only get worse, but drop dramatically. He don't pass the test. He can't fucking tell you what 9 + 7 is. Nothing. Do you sit there and go, well, you know, it's only been the first semester. Let's give him another semester to find out if this kid can fucking do math or not?
No, he should be gone.
After the first or second failed test, what are you doing to my kid?
I paid you to make him better, not to make him worse.
Now, I know that an NFL football team is not as serious as a math test for a 7-year-old. I'm going to throw that out there. Because the NFL football teams are just for play. It doesn't mean anything. It's not like they're worth millions or billions of dollars and get invested, you know, emotionally, physically, and financially by the fans. It's not like that happens. You know, it's not like I spend my hard-earned money investing in the merchandise and in the tickets and in, you know, in the fandom It's not like I have a Bob Ross wearing a Jets hat behind me. You know, so that's fine. That's why I get why you could play with our fucking emotions and, you know, take years to have a winning team. But let's just pretend that you paid this guy good money. Millions of dollars.
Well, you have
to make, you know,
you talking about the tutor?
No, I'm talking about the coach, because you know,
well, you can
NFL is supposed to be fun.
You can look up Aaron Glenn's contract right now.
I don't think NFL coaches or NFL players get paid money.
Where do they get paid?
Yeah, I don't. They have side jobs.
Okay.
Because I think the cheerleaders are the only ones that get paid because, you know, they actually do something on the field. Son of a bitch. Anyway, so let's just pretend that he gets paid around $10 million a year for 5 years.
Okay.
Let's just throw that number out there. Pretend. I don't know about you, Hutch, but doesn't he have to do something for that fucking $10 million?
Besides look bad? Yeah.
You got rid of our fucking defensive players for draft picks. But doesn't that mean that we have to at least look fucking kind of decent? I swear to God, Hutch, I swear to God, the Jets are giving this motherfucker a chance after he made us worse. We had one of the top defenses, and we couldn't get an interception. We had a defensive player that was just as good as Revis. And they got rid of him. We couldn't get an interception. But no, this is the best part. Hutch, this is the best part. This is 2 years after we was marked to go to the fucking playoffs and possibly win a Super Bowl. All we needed was a quarterback. You
guys redeemed a playoff-bound team.
Dude, now all I'm hearing, Hutch, is that the Giants are back in the shit. And all they did was get a coach. And they're back in it. All of a sudden, a team that can't win shit got a quarterback. They got a fucking running back. And they got a coach. And now they're expected to win double digits and at least make the fucking wild card. That's what. We got a coach. We're the best New York team in the league again. And that was when you had a good coach. And when they put in your quarterback, the quarterback was doing good. And they fired the good coach when the quarterback was doing good. And they got a better coach. Yeah. We fired a coach because he let our quarterback run the fucking offense. Then we got rid of the quarterback and the coach. And we got worse. And they keeping this one. Yo, do you know what the fucking crazy shit is, Hutch? We had Herm Edwards build our team and said, fuck you, Rex Ryan's going to run it now.
Yes.
He ran it to the ground. We got a defense that was actually good. We built up shit. We got prospects. We got fucking players off the draft. Phenomenal fucking defensive players. And a good running back. And all we needed was a quarterback and the coach. And not even a quarterback. We just needed somebody that could fucking read the play while it was happening.
Bro, all you guys needed was technically, all you guys needed was a decent quarterback. And you didn't need somebody that, if you guys can get 7 wins out of Zach Wilson, who a lot of people said was a bad quarterback, if you just got yourself a decent quarterback with that team, you should have gotten at least 10 wins. A decent quarterback will probably add 3 more wins to your record, and you're probably in the playoffs. You guys get Aaron Rodgers, and it's all downhill from there.
Yo, I want to say something, and I don't want to sound like that guy that every time he talks to a girl, the only thing he can say is "you're pretty." You know what I'm saying? Because you know something. I'll be that type of guy that be looking at a girl like, damn, you hot. And then everything about you is hot. Like you're sitting here bitching about some shit, annoying the world, and I'm like, damn, you hot. So I'm gonna dwell on shit, Hutch. I'm gonna dwell on shit.
Can I just say my name? Say my name?
Yeah.
Miss Parker.
That's right. And if you watching, you hot. but get this shit, Hutch. We had a quarterback
Right.
that you seen didn't know what the fuck to do with the ball when he said hike. When the ball was in his hands and they said, "Here goes your options." It was too many options for him. Zach Wilson looked like he had too many options. It was too fast. Whatever. He had a rocket for an arm.
Correct.
When he knew where he was throwing the ball, he put it there. I'll give him that. When he knew where he was throwing it, he threw it. And we did all right. But now I'm going to talk about Mike White. Mike White is that pretty girl. Mike White was a second, third string quarterback for us. And the defenses played hard for him. We won a game or two with him. He showed heart, and it showed like, yo, listen, we are at least the tough team that they tell us we're supposed to be. Right now, we're the guys that are coming out the mud with grit. We're gonna out-heart you with Mike White on the fucking helms on the offensive side. The defense was playing for Zach Wilson. The defense was playing for him. Aaron Rodgers comes and he loses the defense.
Yes.
And then Aaron Glenn comes, a fucking New York Jet himself, defensive player himself. And the defense is worse. He lost the defense. How do you lose the set of guys that were willing to play as hard as they can for a third string because the man stepped on the field and said, let's try to win this? But you have a Hall of Fame quarterback that loses the defense, a fucking alumni Jet that loses the defense, and you still keep him. This is why I say whoever makes decisions in the Jets organization needs to be gone.
Woody Johnson.
I mean, everybody. If you fucking sit there and go, we need more hand sanitizer, you're fired. Even in the fucking, if you got a split contract with the Jets and the Giants own you now. I'm talking about the motherfucker who sits there and goes, yo, I'll let you go in first because you're in the middle section, I sit on the outside. You are no longer allowed in the stadium. The fan that lets someone park in a spot before them. If you made a decision in that stadium, you're no longer allowed to be there. And I'm talking about the motherfuckers that walk down the street. Talking about, I'm going to wait for the red light. Should be arrested. That's how fucking stupid this shit sounds. That's how stupid this shit sounds. And listen, I know you have experts and analysts and people who played the game and people who followed the game for years, and they tell you that I'm wrong and all that other shit. But I, unfortunately, was born with sight. And
Lionel, sight beyond sight.
Yeah, sight beyond sight. Like, I could see. And I was raised in the Bronx, and the only thing a teacher could teach you in the Bronx is how to question shit. Because it was more apparent that you got your change back for buying a can of corn than it was to invest your money in stocks. So I always seen how shit went and determined what I thought was happening based off of independent studies, facts, and other people's opinion. And you can't tell me that the defense went from being top, 10 defense in the league, the worst team in NFL history. The
year before Rodgers, in terms of points per game, it was top 10.
Dude, and you're telling me what? These are the same players.
Same players.
These are the same players.
For the most part, same players.
Yeah, you got rid of the best players we had. And we've always said it. I've been saying this shit since we started this shit. And I said this shit before then. The defense is on the field 80% of the time. They're on the field too much. And they're playing as hard as they can for Mike White and Zach Wilson. And they didn't do shit for you for Rodgers or Aaron Glenn. Bro, I'm at the point where we had so many coaches that I don't care to learn their names. It's like I'm living with a single mother that has boyfriends coming in and out the house. I don't care about these coaches' names. I care about results. And what? I'm supposed to be like, well, in next year and the year after that, where when he finally sets his mind to it and everybody, the culture changes. Motherfucker, the culture changes right there. Right there. Right, yo, fuck you. Fuck you. Let me tell you something. I know this is a movie, but this shit is based off of fucking real life. Remember the Titans. You mix black players with white players, and in that same motherfucking season, these motherfuckers went undefeated. Don't tell me that it takes years to change the culture of a fucking professional team. If that's the fucking case, then everyone on the team needs to be fired. You're not intelligent enough to know what hard work is. You was raised wrong.
Yeah.
If this man comes out here and says we're gonna be the roughest, toughest fucking team in the world, and we're not, and it's either because the coach doesn't have you, and he's not the good coach for this team, or the team just fucking sucks. You decide which one it is. And I don't think the team fucking sucks. Now you can tell me if I'm wrong or not, but what am I missing?
Yeah, you're not missing nothing.
And I'll be the first one to tell you, this is coming from a guy that's been a Jets fan that stopped watching the games. My brother was like, yo, the Jets game is on. I'll turn it on and be like, oh, fuck, we're losing. And then turn it off. And I can see the shit.
That's bad.
Come on, man. This is listen, it didn't work. I would have respected Aaron Glenn if he would have tried to completely change the whole dynamic of the team. Like, he's changing people's positions. The way that they do the defense is different. Their offensive scheme is different. And it's just like, yo, they're not picking it up. And then towards the end, it's like, okay, you see the little shift. It's like, all right, he changed everything. All right, this isn't. Let's see what happens next year when they have a full training camp with this new shit. But he's playing the football the same way. They're not giving the fucking ball to Sauce Gardner. To Russell, to Wilson, Garrett Wilson. I'm sorry, so many Wilsons in my fucking head. You know what I'm saying? They're not giving the ball to Garrett Wilson. The fucking they're running the ball in stupid plays. It's like 3 and fucking 10. You're running the ball. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like you have these weapons, and you have a fucking Hall of Fame quarterback, and you don't fucking kick. You don't kick field goals. I've never seen so many 2-point conversion attempts in my life. He don't kick field goals, but you can't throw the fucking ball downfield. You can't say hike and then bomb that motherfucker. You still throwing screens and in betweens.
My thing is, especially with the Jets, right? And I said it. You guys had Garrett Wilson, not really, and I think that year you at least had Jamison Crowder, who's a good slot receiver. But that's besides the point. It's like, yo, Wilson doesn't really have another threat out there because the tight end is and the number 2s is So it's basically him, Zach Wilson, and I didn't think Hall was on this team. I think you had maybe Michael Carter on the team at that time. I think Hall came in the year afterwards. Or maybe you did have Hall.
What, before
before
Rod-
the year before Rodgers.
Yeah, I think we had Bryce Hall because he didn't he get hurt.
Could have been. Could have been. So my whole thing is basically with just one running back and a wide receiver because you guys really didn't have a tight end and no real offensive weapons, right? You guys put up enough points to win 7 games with Zach Wilson. And the defense did not give up on that team. Because at least with Zach Wilson, they knew it was like, yo, this guy's a rookie. He's going to make his mistakes.
Yeah.
Now, with Aaron Rodgers, I believe that what he did the first year there rubbed a lot of people wrong. 4 plays into his Jets career, he all of a sudden tears his Achilles.
Yeah.
Achilles!
Indicted.
After 6 games, he says that he'll be back this year. I'll be back. Doesn't make it back. And then the very next year proceeds to go and have a bunch of 3 and outs and give the defense no rest. And then you can see, like, halfway during the season, the defense actually give the fuck up because they're like, yo, my man, stop going in there and try to throw every 3 downs. Run the fucking ball.
Yeah.
Again, this is what Rodgers' problem in Green Bay when Matt LaFleur took over. Because everybody else before Matt LaFleur wanted to let Aaron Rodgers do whatever the fuck he wanted. And Matt LaFleur was like, no. I'm the head coach. We're going to run the ball to set up the pass. So remember when everybody was like, oh, the last 2 years, Green Bay wanted to get rid of Rodgers and Rodgers put up MVP numbers? He put up MVP numbers. Look at his running back, Aaron Jones. Those 2 years, it wasn't like Aaron Jones was a bum those 2 years. Aaron Jones put up numbers those 2 years. So because Aaron Jones could run the ball effectively, it opened up the passing for Rodgers. So, and Rodgers is like, no, I want to throw the ball more. And Matt LaFleur is like, no. You're going to, I'm captain now. You're going to listen to me. We're going to run this ball to set up the pass. He came to the Jets, and not for nothing, again, Woody Johnson lets the GM, I think it was Joe Douglas, hire Robert Saleh. Right? Robert Saleh does not get the chance to hire his own coaches or even interview his own coaches. He came in and he's like, yo, here's your offensive coordinator, here's your quarterback coach, here's your line coach, here's this, whatever. The only thing I'm going to let you bring in is your defensive coordinator. So Robert Saleh brought in his friend, the linebacker coach from the 49ers. That's who was his defensive coordinator. So the only thing Robert Saleh got to come in with was one other coach from the 49ers. And then you're going to not only give them, you're going to say, yo, year 1, you're going to have this coordinator who was so bad that after 1 year he was done with the Jets. Robert Saleh, this is your offensive coordinator, no ifs, ands, or buts. Year 2, hey, Robert Saleh, you see this coach, what the fuck? I know it starts with an N. He just did such a horrible job in Denver that after 1 year, Denver said, oh, hell no, get the fuck out of here. That's who you got to be your offensive coordinator because he's friends with Aaron Rodgers. So do you think that guy had control over the offense? No. He was the offensive coordinator by name. Aaron Rodgers was the guy running the offense. Offense looks horrible. and they blame it on Robert Saleh, the head coach. Meanwhile, you don't even let the guy hire his own coaches. Make it make sense. How do you blame the coach when you're not letting him bring in the people he needs to bring in to change the culture of this fucking team? You're literally telling him, here's your coaching staff to either take it or leave it. That's not how you build an organization.
And the worst part was that Hard Knock shit did not help in Robert Saleh's fucking defense either, because it made him look like the biggest fanboy of Aaron Rodgers. And when it started looking like Aaron Rodgers was running the offense and no one could tell him anything, that Hard Knocks was like, nope, it's true. Because even we were saying it. Robert Saleh was like, yo, you do whatever you want, Aaron Rodgers. You're the Hall of Famer here.
Because he knew that he had no say.
Yeah. And I don't care. I know Show's the type of person that wants these guys because of numbers or whatever. But you can't be a star and not, if you're not coachable, you can't be on the team. Because look at I just had his name. The coach of Kobe and Shaq and Jordan. Phil Jackson. Look at him. He had these stars and he still had to coach them. Look at the Miami Heat.
They had he had to teach them the triangle offense. They just didn't. Jordan and Pippen didn't just come into the triangle offense and said, "Okay, we got."
He didn't go, all right, you got to do whatever you want and we're winning. No. Look at the Miami Heat with Dwayne Wade and LeBron James and Chris Bosh and Ray Allen and Dikembe Mutombo and Tony Kukoc and all the other 25,000 stars. Pat Riley had to come off the bench to coach them. When Aaron Rodgers is sitting there going, and it's looking like the perception is, I don't want to be coached. I am the coach now. Look at what he did. The same way you said it in Green Bay. He got all them numbers, even though those numbers resembled Zach Wilson when it came to win-loss. He got all those numbers, but it didn't help. I don't care what numbers you got. If it don't translate to winning, it don't mean nothing. The same way I give the same shit to Aaron Judge. Like, yeah, the guy's the home run. Well, he was the home run leader in the AL, breaking Roger Maris's record. But we didn't win the championship. So what am I supposed to? I'm supposed to cheer like, oh yeah, his independent accolades is dope. But when am I supposed to go, yo, I'm a Yankees fan? When are we doing shit for the Yankees?
Facts.
Yo, Leon, you right. I miss when coaches were coaches and players were players. And yo, I don't know if you know this, Hoach, but apparently there's a controversy between Jenny Buss, that's her name, Jenny Buss? And LeBron James. Apparently there's beef between them now.
Okay, Jenny Buss owns the fucking Lakers. LeBron James, you don't own the Lakers.
Yeah,
you
so
do what the fuck the owner tells you to do, unless it's illegal.
Yeah, yeah. But we're gonna get into that. But I'm just saying, it's like you do need a coach that's gonna be able to coach these stars, because when you get someone like Carmelo Anthony, hell of a fucking scorer, but you give me 80 shots a game, I'm pretty sure I could drop 42. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't translate into winning.
No, and it never will. Look, again, and I'm gonna go back to this. You a lot of people. Zach Wilson is a bust. Zach Wilson is a bust. Okay, the guys that were drafted that same year be with him in that first round. Only Taylor Lawrence is with still with his team, and he's gone through ups and downs. And people almost called him a bust at one time. People forget it was Lawrence 1, Trey Lance 2, or something like that, and then Wilson 3, or some shit like that.
No, yeah, I think he was the third pick.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Trey Lance lasted 2 years with the 49ers before they traded him away. You know what I'm saying? Zach Wilson lasted like 3 years with the Jets before they let him walk or cut him
Zach
or
Wilson
whatever.
was the second pick. I'm sorry. Trey Lance was third.
Okay, so with Lawrence, Wilson, and Trey Lance. Dude, I remember a year ago they were saying that Lawrence might be a bust. Like before he signed that extension with the Jaguars, because he wasn't winning with the Jaguars. And lo and behold, you give this kid a defense and some actual people to throw to, and the Jaguars made it to the playoffs this year.
Not for nothing, they would have been my pick to win if they didn't lose. If they didn't lose in the last moment of those games.
Right.
Let's not forget that game they lost was in the last minute?
Yes.
So they could have very well won and still been in the playoffs if they didn't choke on that defense, or they weren't strategically told not to play defense when I put money on the fucking game. I'm never gonna fucking forgive the NFL for that. Which, not for nothing, if Joseph and Show put money on their picks, they would have made some money because they went undefeated this week. Yeah, they went 4 for 4. Yeah, those motherfuckers.
Okay, Joseph, you're good.
Yeah, Show just picked whatever Joseph was because he didn't want to lose, and he's still losing. but yeah, man, that it. Because as much as you want to blame the players, right? Especially like Zach Wilson and Trevor Lawrence, what you was just mentioning. Trevor Lawrence you could tell he was playing his heart out and he didn't have much and he was doing what he needed to do. That's why I said I would love Trevor Lawrence on the fucking Jets. Because he looked like a player that's willing to play, that's willing to do something to win. And Zach Wilson, like every other quarterback the Jets had, yes, the man, I hated him. I hated his performance. I didn't hate him as a person. I hated his performance. But you could tell that when he knew where he was throwing the ball, he put it there and it was decent. When they had to read the offense and figure out what he was going to do in the struggle, my man didn't know what to do. Which way did he go? But whose fault is that? Is that his fault or is that the fucking coach's fault? Because
That's
at
coaching.
one point you got to find your players' weaknesses and try to strengthen them. So if you're not doing nothing with this kid for the 4 years we had him, we had him 4 years? 21? No, we had him for at that point 3 years. Yeah, we had him for at least 3 years. You didn't do nothing with him. He came in unprepared. You knew he was unprepared because you seen him practice. You put him out there on the fucking field. He got a lot of hate from us because he wasn't prepared. And you did nothing but get Aaron Rodgers, and you literally didn't do nothing with him after Aaron Rodgers came. You changed the offense and didn't even tell Zach Wilson how to play it.
And he still came in and
did something. He was decent with something. And how fucked up is it that I'm defending Zach Wilson?
That's crazy.
But it's the fucking coach's fault. We have quarterback coaches. We have offensive fucking coaches. We have coordinators. We have motherfuckers that give him water.
Oh, you have offensive meetings, defensive meetings.
We have training camps. And we had, at this point, what's his name from the Giants?
You also got to remember, your boy Aaron Rodgers don't do training camps.
Yeah.
You know, the most important part when you build a repertoire with a rapport. I'm sorry, not a repertoire, but a rapport with your wide receivers. Nah, I don't need training camp.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, you expect them to realize to know what your fucking little hand gesture means. Well, asshole, if you're not there in training camp to fucking tell them, hey, when I shake my hand like this, it means I'm going this way or going that way. Come on now. Dude, when he said that shit that, I don't do training camp because I have hand signals. And I'm like, but wait, if they don't know what the hand signal means, that shit don't help you.
Yeah, that's like if you're sitting there going, "Yo, we need you to be the third baseman coach for this game." He goes, "Oh, Hansick, no, I got my own." The fuck you do? You can't just make shit up. You can't just make shit up before we get there.
My man, that's like fucking Wedding Crashers. My man saying Red Rover, Red Rover. Niggas like, I don't know what that means.
Red Rover, just get on this side.
He's like, I don't know what you talk. I don't know what that. That was the Jets wide receiver when fucking Aaron Rodgers is fucking making all these fucking hand gestures and shit like that. Like, I'm like, I don't know.
Word.
What
He's like, yo, in training camp we found out what Omaha meant, but what the fuck is this?
Bro, it's bad.
Yeah,
it's not good.
And these are people getting millions of dollars to play a fucking kids game.
Millions of dollars to play a kids game. You're absolutely right.
Yo, now remember, I'll admit to everybody that I'm stupid, but I can't be this fucking stupid. I can't be this fucking stupid that I'm the only one that realizes it.
I mean, I hope you're not the only one that realizes, because if it is, that means that the fuck is wrong with the Jets?
Yo, dude, and that's the reason why no one wants to play for the Jets.
Joseph, yes, that's exactly how you spell it.
Ashwagandha, Ashwagandha, Ashiwanda. But yo, that's the reason why no one wants to play for the Jets. Because I asked my brother, I was like, yo, there's no way that the Jets are the worst team in the fucking league that people are going. I would rather go to community college for another 2 years than go in the NFL if the Jets are going to draft me. Like, that's crazy. And now you realize, like, it has nothing to do with how bad the team is. It's how bad the organization is. Because you have this kid that only had, 18 games or 18 starts or whatever the fuck. And he's like, I'm going to go back to college when everybody's saying he's the second best quarterback in this draft. But I'm pretty sure if any other team, if the Giants had the second pick, you're probably like, yeah, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Or any other team, because the Jets have proven they can't fucking train people. They can't coach nobody. And it goes to show you, because the depth and talent that we had. Darrelle Revis, I don't think anybody in the Jets coached him to be that good. He came in the league that good. Sauce Gardner came in the league that good. Bryce Hall came in the league this good. You can't, like, I don't think they're coaching them to be that good. Like, they're this good because they're this good.
Yeah, bro, that's no bueno.
Word.
It's bad when, you're right. You have people, you have players who are like, yo, I'd rather go back to college. Than maybe get drafted by the Jets. Like, bro, the Browns have been a worse organization since they came back. Because remember, for those who don't know, the Browns moved to Baltimore and became the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
And then the NFL decided to give Cleveland, I don't know why, but they decided to give Cleveland another football team.
Yeah, but did you hear the story about how the team traded themselves? Like, two owners traded their teams. I think it was the Oilers and some other shit.
Nah,
this was back, like, this was the first and only time that two owners, like, somebody wanted a team in this location and the other guy wanted a team in that location, and they swapped teams. It was like in the 50s or some shit like that. And that was the first and only time that ever happened.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never even heard that one.
I gotta look it up, but
yeah, even your boy Joseph is kind of lost. I never even heard of that one.
Okay, here you go. The only time two NFL owners swapped franchises was in 1972 when Carl Rosebloom, owner of the Baltimore Colts, traded his team for the Los Angeles Rams, owned by Robert Isley, who had just bought the Rams. The historic swap involved Isley getting the Colts and Rosenblum taking the Rams, effectively exchanging entire organizations. A deal that ultimately led to Isley moving the Colts to Indianapolis in 1984. The famous midnight move, and Rosenblum's Rams became a dominant team.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think the reason why they stopped it is because the Baltimore Colts, he didn't want to play in Baltimore or some shit, and he moved that team to Indianapolis, and it was cheaper to move the team from Baltimore to Indianapolis than the than to move from Los Angeles to Indianapolis or some shit.
That's some shit. Let's see, you dropped some knowledge on me.
Yeah, I saw it on the TikTok.
Okay. I don't do TikTok. Yes, I'm one of the rare people in the world that don't fucking do TikTok.
Yo, listen, you know what's crazy? I'm one of the rare people in the world. I started doing TikTok because twerking, and now I'm just watching it for fucking inspirational shit or
My man said I wanted to see these girls twerk.
Dude, I get social media for booty. I don't give a shit about anything else. The people like, oh, did you see the news? No. It's to me, any news that's on social media is fake. So I'm here to see the big booty, the little booty, the itty bitty titty committee, the bikini, the ashwagandha user. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about you trying to be funny. I'm here. These bitches putting their shit on. They're putting their business in the street, and I'm standing in the street.
Hey, listen, bro. I'm not mad at you.
I'll be the first one to fucking tell. I don't give a shit.
I'm not mad at you. I mean, that's why I have IG. That's me. I have IG. That's IG.
Word. Yo, dude, I didn't have anything more than Facebook when I started working at my job. And it was literally Krills was like, yo, dude, you need to get this. Well, no, it wasn't Krills. It was the girls at the job. Like, yo, you need to get this stuff. And I'm like, why? Then I started getting friends with everybody, and I'm like, I don't know why I need this. And then you start seeing these bitches with the booties. I'm like, there you go. This is why I got it. Even it got to the point my aunt was like, yo, my nigga, why is there nothing but you liking people's in bikinis all over social media? I said, because that's what I look at. I don't care. Like, why do I care about the fucking cake that you just made? Are you giving me a piece of that cake?
Well, nope. Wait. Hold on a second. Hold on. Wait a minute.
I put up my steaks because I want people to see my meat.
Again, hold up. Wait a minute. I mean, some of those cooking shows is good.
Oh no. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'll dive into some of those things when they have like some kind of information or some shit like that. But that's not what I'm there for. And I hate the fucking fact that if I looked up shorts from if I buy shorts from Old Navy, the next 10 years, every advertisement is from Old Navy. It's like, well, guess what? They got my money already. What more do you want from me? You should have advertised this shit when I was looking for shorts. Not that I bought them already.
You know what? Let it through.
Like, you motherfuckers, you listening to my conversation anyway. So you couldn't just be like, yo, this dude needs shorts. Here goes all the shit you need for shorts. Not he bought shorts. Like, that's like I bought cocaine. I don't need another fucking dealer to sell me cocaine. I got it already. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Yeah. And for the FBI that's watching, no, we don't have cocaine. If we did, there'd be hookers here.
Damn right there would be hookers.
He's going to Texas. Wait, I think normal guys still talking about sports over here. If y'all have an opinion, what do y'all think about college football, the transfer portal, players making more than some NFL players, some top QBs in the portal like Brandon Shorsby, the Cincinnati Bearcats quarterback? He makes more money than NFL players? Wow. He's going to Texas Tech and he's getting $5 million. Jesus. Well, they're no longer students. They're professional athletes now.
No, they're not professional. Here's why I say that. Here's why I say that. The schools make billions of dollars on these kids. Now, I understand that some people say, well, they're also there to get an education.
Not really. They're there to get in the NFL.
Well, hold on. Here's what people don't understand: when you're in Division 1 college and you're an athlete, you can't work a time. You can't work a job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, how you gonna like? You don't work a job, right? Technically, you can't take money from boosters because that was illegal, and it disqualified you from being an amateur because you was getting paid. So now you're a professional.
Didn't they take away this dude's Heisman, the one that was fucking Kim
Yeah.
Kardashian?
Yeah, Reggie Bush.
Yeah. They found out he was black and they took away his Heisman.
Well, listen, bro. Again, I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people say. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, well, they go to school, they get free school ride." I'm like, you do know that the for every scholarship that a school gives, that's a write off for them.
Yeah. And they make that money back just for fucking attendance in the stadium.
Correct. You know how many of these kids don't make it to the NFL because they have career-ending injuries?
Yeah.
So yeah, the schools. There's some schools that got billion-dollar deals with networks, and the school's taking this money and put it in their pocket. But the guys that are really putting their bodies out on the line are not getting anything. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it.
So how is that? How is that fair to those students? I know you get it, but I'm saying to some people who want to make that argument, it's like, yo, if case in point, like Joseph says, Carson Beck, he graduated from Georgia. Okay, no, he didn't. I don't think he graduated from Georgia. I know he was in Georgia, and he transferred from Georgia to Miami because he had a horrible year at Georgia Tech at Georgia University. But as long as you have years of eligibility, you know what I'm saying?
Eligibility. You know what? I can't say neither. Fuck that. Yo, so he did graduate.
Oh, he did?
He got his undergraduate degree from Georgia in 2024.
Right. But as long as you're still eligible to play, you got years of eligibility, you can still play. That's why he's in Miami.
Because he's a graduate transfer.
Right.
He's working on furthering his degree with non-traditional undergraduate courses.
Right.
So he's playing the system. I mean, you know what?
Bro,
the system plays you, you got to play it back.
He's playing the system and staying in college and slaying all. He slayed all the holes in Atlanta. Now he's slaying all the holes in Miami.
Isn't he fucking a Bella Danger?
Nah, that's what they say, but no.
You know what's funny? They made a comment about that on the radio this morning, and I already explained what a radio is. So go back to the other fucking.
Well, no, dude, there was it Star Sports Channel, Sports Center on their IG account had her quote unquote fake crying when Miami lost.
Yeah, I mean, it's really crying. She just did all that stuff to her face that you can't show emotion. Actually, the Botox and shit.
Actually, she's probably one of the most natural ex-porn stars.
Well, she definitely did something. She definitely did her teeth.
Yeah, she did.
And she got too skinny. That's why her face looks different. She got a little bit more skinnier than her.
I mean, she lost all that baby fat. She's in her 30s now. I follow her on IG. Like, she's a legit Miami University student.
No, yeah.
And she's a Miami native. So I'm like, yeah, dude, if you grow up in Miami, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be a fan of the Miami Hurricanes. Just saying.
No, yeah, yeah.
If you grew up when she's 30 now, or in her 30s, so she grew up in the era when my Florida football dominated. Miami dominated, Florida Gators dominated, and Florida State.
That was when they had Warren Sapp, The Rock, fucking
right. Yes.
all these motherfuckers.
Dude, she was growing up watching Ed Reed play college football for the University of Miami. So yeah, she is an actual Miami Hurricane fan. I just find it funny that people try to hate on her because she's going to the games and they're like, oh, look at her, whatever. Dude, she's a student. She's actually a student also. So she's going to Miami. She's trying to get her education on now.
I mean, she definitely got the money for it,
bro.
But
like I follow her thing on IG.
Yeah,
she retired from filming 5 years ago,
but she still does.
I mean, of course, she's still gonna have OF.
Yeah, why not?
But she's not. I don't know. Somebody, if you have her OF, let me know. But I don't know if she's fucking dudes on her OF.
Well, let's look it up.
I think. Okay, sure. I think her.
Someone donate $20 and let's see.
I believe her OF is just like her, but whatever. But it's like, yo, dude. At the end of the day, she's still a person. So you telling me she can't enjoy or be upset watching a team she roots for?
No.
Joseph says not worth it. She's whack. I don't know, bro. That ass is still looking good. But
well, you know something though.
I just find it funny that you're at the end of the day, she's still a person, and she has,
yeah,
she can root for a team or be upset if a team wins or not. It's like, yo, at the end of the day, who gives a fuck, bro?
Yeah, you know what it is,
Joseph. I've seen worse noses, so that nose doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, listen.
and plus, like I told Paul,
that nose gives you something to hold on to.
Like I told a friend of mine, Paul from Oswego, when we was in Oswego, when he said that when we had told her about Trish Stratus, and he said, no, there's something about her nose. You're not gonna fuck her nose, so stop it.
I mean,
stop nitpicking, Joseph.
I mean, yo, listen, Hodge, you being some freaky shit here,
bro. If you can,
this is Trish Stratus.
You got a pencil dick.
Yo, we're talking about Trish Stratus here.
I understand that. But the dude said, I don't know. When I said, yo, Trish Stratus is hot, he literally said, I don't know. There's something about her nose. And my reply was, Paul, you're not gonna fuck her nose.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know what the fuck is wrong, but I know the reason why she's has such impact on the news because of this. And I know Rosenberg or whoever said it when I was listening to it, they were like, oh, you're exposing yourself. Everybody that has an issue with her in the news on sports is because they're mad that they spent all that time jerking off to her and she's about to fuck a quarterback. That's all it is. Because you have all those hot bitches that they show on screen crying because their team lost and no one gives a fuck about them. But the one girl you've been jerking off to for years is now about to go fuck your quarterback. Now you got an issue. That's what it is. And we're gonna keep it funky. And it may not be the case. Like that might not be the truth, but that's the way people see it. That's the way men are seeing it, especially nowadays.
I just find it funny because all of a sudden I can't go and enjoy a game because if I'm famous and somebody sees me crying, I'm fake crying or a fake fan.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, I believe just like you. I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like people, especially when it comes to sports, bro. Not for nothing. She goes to a lot of Miami Heat games. She's a big Miami Heat fan. Again, she's from Miami. You know what I'm saying? But that's like me. I'm a huge Knicks fan. Let's say I'm a celebrity, and I'm at Knicks games. Yeah, I can't show my emotion at Knicks game because I'm a fucking celebrity. Yo, people need to get off that fucking high horse. At the end of the day, it's sports. People enjoy sports, period. I'm pretty sure fucking you know, the Brits you love fucking cricket or soccer. Football for those in Latin America or around the world. Soccer for us in the U.S. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you telling me if I catch fucking a prince, you know what I'm saying? The Prince of England or whoever or whatever cheering on Manchester United. Oh, he's faking it because he's a celebrity or whatever. Like, yo, people stop it, bro.
Yo, Hoch, I hate to break it to you, but if anyone catches you in Giant Stadium or MetLife Stadium right now,
Yeah.
you're 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 subject to ridicule because you're famous. Because we have viewers on this. If someone catches you in Giant Stadium, knowing you're a Giants fan, you're full of shit, Hoch. You're a fucking liar. People watch this show, so you're famous. You're a fucking
Yeah, let me make sure I walk out there with my shades, you know.
yeah, because God forbid you like something.
You know, it's so bright. It's so bright.
Word.
The spotlight is so bright. Yeah, like you said, Lord forbid you fucking enjoy watching fucking sport, bro. The fuck? Let's say if I go and I watch a fucking movie and I come out the movie fucking crying, you guys are gonna fucking beat me up because I came out crying?
You're a shill.
I'm not supposed to have any fucking emotions?
Nope. Not if we could do anything about it.
Not if you can do anything about it. That's right.
Shit.
I just don't
Yo.
get it. Just like
Yeah.
I know we're going off a lot of topics, but fucking the beef between Jenny Buss and fucking LeBron is like, yo, she owns the fucking team.
Yeah. I was waiting for the DJ to come in because he usually comes in around this time to talk about that because you know that's his hometown and
Yeah.
his favorite player. But yo, real quick to just to talk to respond to Joseph, not worth it. She's whack. 90% of the girls on OnlyFans are not worth it because we're in an era where mediocrity now makes money. Like you know, and I'm saying this because I got my ears to the streets. I'm an investigative journalist. I sacrifice myself for y'all people. You don't even know the shit that I put myself through for y'all. So I can come here and have shit to talk about.
You people out there, you gotta appreciate my man. My man's willing to sacrifice his money.
Word, we're here for this. You know how many women out there are charging guys for pictures and videos that are not even good enough to be on their Instagram? Like you got guys out there paying $20 for a set of pics of a girl in a thong and she's not even showing her ass, or a girl with her hands over her fucking nipples and that's considered naked. Like, and then people are buying all this shit, but supply and demand. You got to realize this. If you don't buy it, the nipples will come. I've seen yo, Hutch. I'm not gonna lie to you. I follow this one chick where I'm not even fully attracted to her, but because she shook her ass and had attitude, I was like, you know, fuck it, I'll watch.
Okay, you got me.
Like I follow her on social media. I didn't I think her shit is free or something like that. But she went from being one of those girls that just twerked and just did this to maybe like a couple months after that, no one was buying her shit and she was losing followers and all that. And now she just blown out, straight out, got dildos and everything you can imagine. Because you know, supply and demand. So y'all motherfuckers out here spending top dollar on garbage. And then you wonder why you got garbage. Just saying. When Coca-Cola changed their formula and nobody liked that shit and nobody drank Coca-Cola, it went back to the original. And that's how the power we have is not only for women. Before the the incels start coming in. Yeah. That's how they sound to me. Which, not for nothing. I read the comments on some of the fucking shorts, and I appreciate all the ones that that people. But then I read the ones that people are trying to be funny or they're talking shit and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about because obviously they didn't hear the fucking conversation going on.
Right.
All I read is so the next tough guy, that's how you sound. But this goes with everything. Like there's a strike now going on in my hospital with the nurses.
Yes.
Do you know how much money the hospital's losing because the nurses ain't doing shit?
Maybe.
Dude, all the procedures that are happening cut back. Like it looks like a deserted place. Like this used to be a packed motherfucker.
Yeah,
they stopped all the procedures and all that.
Yeah, it has to be millions.
Yep, and they're losing a lot of money because of that. Now imagine we stop watching football or basketball. They'll change something they need to real quick. They did that mid-season tournament because people weren't watching. We stop buying products, they'll change shit real quick. People stop voting, they'll change their fucking policies real quick. We have the majority, but because we're divided, that's why they win. But this isn't a political show, but I'm going to tell you right now, that's what it is. They divide us. And that's why most of the women on OnlyFans are whack. And that's why most of the people that stream are whack. And that's why most of the videos you watch are whack. And most of the shit that's not funny is whack. Like, I get a lot of videos sent from people, and not Joseph, because Joseph has a sense of humor. But it'll be the dumbest shit, and they'll be laughing, and I'm like, what was funny about this? You know what I'm saying? And y'all know I got a sense of humor. Because if you don't admit it, I'll fucking find you. Nah, my bad. But go ahead,
my man hit him with the fucking girl from fucking Wedding Crashers. I'll find you.
Shit. I'll collab with that dude that gets the prank calls. No, send money. You're about to get arrested. Oh, you're Abdul from Nigeria. No, I'm not. Anytime, Joseph.
Man said, I blow you. Oh, no. Wrong word.
So stop buying Arby's sandwich. Yo, for real. We don't even have Arby's in New York. But fuck Arby's. They got the meats, but they ain't got my money.
They had one on 42nd Street and that shit closed down.
Shit, don't they? Yo, dude, I was watching. I don't know how true this shit is, but they would listen to the 10 businesses that support Trump and finance this shit and all that.
Yeah,
I think Arby's was one of them, and then like WhatsApp was one of them.
Arby's is one of them, and then the CEO from Chipotle just gave ICE like $12 million, so now he's being
shit. The only reason why I would eat Chipotle is because the girls in there are hot.
Dude, I don't eat. I do. I'm gonna tell you right now. Where we moved to, in my new office building, this is a Chipotle in part of the building, whatever.
Yeah.
So when I have to go through the freight, I have to pass behind Chipotle, and the smell from Chipotle, like that should be in the dumpsters, has. First of all, I was never a big fan of Chipotle.
Yeah.
But now that smell, I can't eat Chipotle. No, thank you.
No, yeah, I hear you.
No, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, to be honest with you, it's expensive as shit also.
It's not good. It's okay.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. We have a burrito truck that's like literally 100 feet away from Chipotle. I get that shit all the time. The only thing I wish that burrito truck put some corn in this shit, because I'm a corn guy.
And it's probably 100 times better than fucking Chipotle.
Yeah.
That's like when I lived, my old office on 139th Street. There was a Chipotle, and across the street there was a restaurant called Blue Maze, or Blue Maiz, or whatever. Authentic Mexican. My bro. I used to tell people, nah, Chipotle is not fresh. They're like, yeah, no, they cook it right there. I was like, yo, it's not fresh. I go, Chipotle comes in a bag, already seasoned. It's not fresh because it already has preservatives and shit like that. Now, Blue Mains literally had the grills behind the servers. So you can go back there, you can see them grilling the chicken, grilling the steaks, and shit like that. I'm like, okay, that's fresh.
Yeah.
The pre-packaged shit that you get from Chipotle, that's not fresh, people.
Yeah. And these motherfuckers, they put mad rice and like 6 pieces of steak. And they think they fucking with, like, they think we don't know. Yeah, that burrito shell is big, but you notice how it's always mad, like they don't put nothing there but it's stuff. Like, yeah, all right, motherfucker, that shit is only big by side. Like, it only look big because everything else is small. Fuck you.
So my man, I know that trick.
Word. Shit. We take pictures of different angles. No, but yeah, like I was never a fan of Chipotle. The sour cream and the corn with the steak to me is but the Chipotle around me I don't go too often because their soda machine's always broken. And I can't trust a motherfucker that the soda machine's always broken. Cause I'm the type of dude I need something to drink when I eat.
Absolutely.
And if you go sit there and charge me $5 for a bottle of soda and I gotta get 2 of them, oh shit! Then at that point you might as well you're a prostitute. If I'm spending that much money on food, then you're a prostitute. This is a date, and you owe me some pussy.
My man said, no.
Your word, because you set me up. The fountain don't work. Oh, fuck you. Shit. Yo, how crazy it would be, Hutch, in 10 years when we're famous, they pull up this, she's like, look at what you said. I'm like, yeah, and I still believe it. What do you want me to do? You want me to apologize for not wanting to get fucked over by a company with my food? Bitch.
I mean,
put that part in there too. Bitch.
Bitch.
Word.
No, but you know, let me see. That's got it. Bro, I don't get shit like that, bro. I really don't. And I'm going to move on from Chipotle because right now I can smell it. I can smell that shit. That's bad. But yeah, dude, you know, I don't get too, bro. When it comes to the sports shit, it's like
What?
People forget that you're not the only one that likes these teams. Like, I know I talk a lot of shit about my Giants because I've been watching them for 40 years. I know people that watch the Giants longer than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you to a certain extent, you have the right to your own opinion. Like, the only time I'll tell you you're wrong off the bat is if you fucking tell me that Daniel Jones was any good.
Fucking show. Yo, not for nothing, no, for the when I started watching the Giants after Eli, I was like, oh, he looks like Eli that could just run, and then you see more than one game, like, oh no.
Yo.
we was wrong again.
We fooled you.
Shit. No, but I hear you. Everybody has their own connection to their teams, and some people look at certain things more than others. It's like you know, not to turn this into the wrestling show, but like how some people love the way wrestling is now because of the athleticism, and we're watching it like that's not wrestling. But who are we to tell them how to like wrestling?
Yeah, to me, that's not wrestling. It's sports entertainment.
Yeah.
Because what they're doing is not really wrestling. You know, just like AEW put entertaining matches on, but they're not really wrestling matches. They're like
Nah.
who can outdo the other one with certain moves.
Yeah. And if Darby Allin's on, who could kill me?
Yeah, basically.
Shit. 'Cause, yo, dude, did you see the statement that the Undertaker made? How uh, no one's watching the matches anymore in the back. Everybody's doing TikTok and trying to be on social media and all that shit.
Yeah, because again, it's now it's all about a brand. Your name is a brand.
Yeah,
If you're a wrestler, a football player, a basketball player, a baseball player, if you're any kind of athlete, it's all about a brand. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And mind you, a lot of old school heads want to say, "Oh, that's fucked up." I'm an old school head, but I understand it because Michael Jordan is making less money, made less money as a basketball player as some of these guys right now that couldn't even lace up his fucking boots.
yeah,
Now I understand that we're in a different era, so there's more money this, more money that. But also people forget when Jordan was playing, when Ewing was playing, you know what I'm saying? They didn't have these crazy free agent contracts.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like even in football, free agency in football wasn't a thing until like 1980 something. If you can believe that. So, it's and a lot of those players tell a lot of the young players is like, yo, get your money.
And not for nothing, you have to.
Exactly.
You
So
know, because
that's why Undertaker, yeah, and back in the days the guys would be in the back watching the matches, but now they I'm saying they need to make money.
yeah,
They need to put their name out there.
yeah. Because I mean, I could speak to following some of the wrestlers where it's like you can monetize Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, and to a point, I think Facebook also. And the like a lot of the female wrestlers in all the industries have you can subscribe to them on Instagram. And then, on Snapchat, when you get into a certain amount of publicity, Snapchat pays you because you have all these people watching your shit. And then the ads off of like TikTok, you make money off of that shit also. So now they're basically having a second job as a influencer, making money as a wrestler. And for them, it'd be kind of stupid to not make money because at any moment the WWE could be like, "Yo, we don't need you no more." And
Exactly.
and they did that to a few of the women, and they
Like
went to
Riders.
OnlyFans, and they made millions of dollars the first
Well,
day.
yeah, they did a couple of girls like that with like
Yeah,
Mandy Rose or
Rose.
whatever. Like she did her OF, and I mean, yeah, she's probably showing tits and over there, but it's not like she's getting fucked like other girls have to do to fucking make money.
Yeah, but
She made millions of dollars like her first
yeah,
month.
shit.
I'm not a really big fan of her, but Paige Van Zen or whatever, she
Yeah,
said
she made
she made more money her first month on OF than she ever made in the UFC.
shit. She was saying that she was making more money on Instagram than she did on the UFC.
And that goes and this is why a lot of old school fans will be like, oh, the kids nowadays don't respect don't respect the guys from back in the day. It's like, no, the guys from back in the days are telling the kids, yo, get that bag.
Yeah,
You really think that if Zack Ryder didn't do what he did with the Long Island Iced Tea and the YouTube channels and shit like that, that when the WWE let him go, that he would have gone, he could go and make a big name himself on the indie scene under his real name, Matt Cardona?
Yeah.
No, that's what helped him get into some of those indie spots.
Yeah.
Because he knew how to market himself.
Dude, we had fuck, I forgot his name. He wrestled Keith Lee a lot in TNA in NXT. He was Laser in his Redemption. Fuck.
Okay.
We interviewed him on the Wrestling with Knuckleheads.
Okay.
And he was saying is like, yo, as soon as he got his release, he was like, yo, I'm doing all these shits he charged because he charged us. I paid to have him on, and he was, doing as many appearances in the indie as he can because you got to make that money somehow. He got to pay his rent. You know what I'm saying?
Look at Lethal Rush when he was talking about like, yo, the WWE was only giving me $2 million or whatever they were giving him, and I was broke because I had to pay for my car, I had to pay for my hotel. And the thing people don't understand is the WWE doesn't allow you. Well, I know that they're a little bit looser now, but back in the day, they didn't allow you to do anything outside of the WWE.
Yeah.
There was there was no you being online. There was no you going and doing interviews.
Twitch or none of that shit.
No. And like I said, I know the internet is a fairly new thing, but even like they wouldn't even allow you to go get a paid interview by like a wrestling show. Like you had to run it by them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they can say yay or nay, and if they say nay, you were not getting paid.
Yeah, because it all depends on the way it looked. Because if somebody did our show and we don't have that many viewers, like what does that show you? That blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, fuck you. But yeah, I get it. And then even when they did the Twitch, they were like, yo, we need some of that commission because you're basically selling our product over Twitch.
Right. Ain't that some other bitch?
Yeah. And
remember, to the WWE, you're not a person; you're a commodity.
Yeah, but
which is why a lot of Kevin Nash and Scott Hall started this trend. But there's a reason why they did it, is because then WCW or WWE, they don't have the rights to their actual government names. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you use your government name, you know what I'm saying? The WWE can say, yo, we're going to take the rights to your government name. You know what I'm saying? That's why they changed a lot of people's names. Remember how they used to be? It used to be Big E Langston, and all of a sudden it's just Big E.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You know how many names they just cut in half? Like they cut a second name, that way they can make that into their property. That's how they make money off wrestlers' real names. They're like, okay, well, this is your name. We're gonna bring you up with that name, and then all of a sudden we're just gonna call you this. And now because we're calling you this, we can trademark this, and then we'll get paid off of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's all a fucking. It's all about money and who can control it. When nowadays, especially when it comes to wrestling, like one of the very few people that had the name that I can remember is CM Punk. I remember seeing him in the young TNA days. His name there was CM Punk. In the Indies, it was CM Punk. When he came to WWE, it was CM Punk. I think he has the rights to that name. So WWE does have no rights to that name.
Yeah. John Cena, I think, also because that's his name. You can't copyright a real name.
Right. Bro, that's why
But
I tell people, I said, remember the Road Warriors? In WCW, they were called the Road Warriors. Come to WWE or WWF. Now they're called the Legion of Doom.
yep.
And they're called Road Warrior Hawk and Road Warrior Animal.
Yeah. It's kind of like when the Dudley Boys went to TNA and they were
Team
Brother
3D.
Devon, Team 3D, Brother Devon, brother
Well, Brother Ray. They
Bubba.
weren't.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brother Devon and Brother Bubba, they weren't called the Dudleys or
Yeah.
Bubba Dudley or Devon Dudley. No, it was the Brother Ray, Brother Bubba. You know what I'm saying? And they were called the Team 3D.
Yep.
And even Spike wasn't called to be called Spike or something like that. I forgot what they called them.
A Little Dudley or something.
Yeah, no, Brother Spike. They had to call him Brother Spike. They couldn't even call him Spike Dudley.
Yeah.
They had to call him Brother Spike. You know what I mean? It's just those little fucking changes. You know, it's all about the money. So, you know, going back all the way to the whole shit about these kids in the transfer portal, I can't blame them. I can't
either. Yeah, I can't either. The world we're living in, you should be like the world we're living is fucked anyway because
organization can make money off of you and your name, then you should be seeing some of that money.
Yeah, because you're the employee at this point. You're the commodity. You have to be compensated with something. But it's really fucked up how we have nurses out there picketing for more security and all that, and then you got just regular people making millions of dollars because they're playing the game. But I get it. You gotta monetize, but also the thing with the wrestling, going back to that, is you also have to put in some effort for wrestling. Like, you notice we was watching Monday Night Raw.
Yeah,
How many of those matches did the same shit?
Nah.
They're doing the same thing each match. Like,
It's
I know you make money off of TikTok, but you got 22 other hours in the day. Come on. Let's go back to when wrestling was good. You don't need to sacrifice what we're watching for you to make money. That's like going, oh, Robert Downey Jr. makes money off of Instagram, so while he's filming Iron Man, he needs the Instagram. No. Fuck that. We're making a good movie before you do anything. But
bro, it's crazy though.
Word. Let's get to normal guy's favorite basketball player, LeBron James.
Ugh.
Do you know what the beef is with them, or
No, I don't know. I really don't know what she's mad that this motherfucker is not playing.
no? From what I understand, the issue was that that LeBron made it seem that he wanted to go to the Lakers, or it was like him making the choice to go to the Lakers was bigger than them recruiting him or some shit, or like it has to do with something where LeBron is bigger than the team or something like that.
Oh, you mean he thinks he's bigger than the team?
Yeah, because right now I'm seeing somewhere she actually made a statement where she refuted the allegation, but I want to know what happened before that. They're saying that like Janie Buss wants LeBron gone.
So Janine Buss
Yeah.
is a family drama, and she doesn't like that the people dub LeBron
Okay.
the Lakers savior.
Here you go. This is what it was. Ex-Lakers owner was frustrated with LeBron's ego and ungratefulness after the team drafted his son.
Does he actually think his son ain't any good?
No.
His fucking son is buns. You know what? You know what? If I was the ex owner or the owner, I'd be frustrated too. I tell him to his face, "Yeah, your son's a bum, and I did you a favor."
Yeah. So here you go. This is what I heard that Danny Buss had not been happy about the speculation that James had chosen to go to the Lakers during his free agency in 2018 rather than the Lakers seeking him out and acquiring him. Which, if I'm not mistaken, didn't they hire Magic Johnson to do just that?
Yes.
And then when they got him, he stepped down.
Yes.
So I can understand her frustration there. And then it goes, more recently, Buss privately grumbled about what she felt was James' outsized ego and the overt control that he and Clutch Sports were, which represents James and Anthony Davis, exerted over the organization at times while James and Anthony Davis were teammates. Decision in the Lakers made in 2024 that created controversy, though, was their selection of James' son Bronny in the NBA draft, despite struggles in his lone year at USC. Largely because he was recovering from a cardiac arrest, the Lakers selected James with the 55th overall pick. So the speculation had been that James had an influence on the selection, and ESPN's reporting seems to confirm that. And when the Lakers drafted LeBron's son Bronny with the 55th pick in the draft, Danny proudly remarked that James should be grateful for such a gesture, but she felt that he wasn't. That summer, as she discussed a new contract for James, Danny seemed to be more resigned to the fact that they'd had to do it almost begrudgingly, accepting that they'll take a massive RP hit if they don't when they re-sign them, I guess.
You know, I can't even blame her.
I can't either, because we know damn well they got Bronny because LeBron James wanted to play with his son, and we knew if somebody drafted his son, he was going there.
Yeah.
That was the talk. If somebody drafted his son, he was going there. But the thing was, nobody wanted LeBron. He wasn't not for nothing. Before we get further into this, would you say that LeBron going to the Lakers is a bust?
Yeah.
Because I would think so. Like, they won the pandemic championship where the pandemic season was greatly altered, and they were in the bubble. You ever know that his first championship was when they had a shortened length season, and they did the walkout, and then the second the championship with the Lakers, the first championship with the Lakers, was during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Like, this dude win stuff when it's easy.
Well, that's why a lot of people say that they don't respect when he was taking the Cavs to the finals, because when he was doing it, that's when the NFC, the East was bad. When the NBA East was bad. I remember when he was winning shit in the East, they called it the Eastern Conference. Like, people forget that the West was the dominant conference. That's where the majority of the good teams were. Okay, and the East had like one or two good teams. All the other teams are bad. So yeah, if you so-called a pro had the best player in the league at that point, according to himself, you should be in the playoffs. You should be in making it to the finals.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they should have been. Besides that first year with LeBron and having all them young players, they should have been going to at least the playoffs every year, or the conference finals, the championships or whatever the fuck. But they haven't done that. Like, they look bad, and they had to fight for that fucking play-in tournament most of the time.
Bro, they look bad now, and they got Luka.
Yeah, the fact that and also they're saying that additionally, it was reported Buss was peeved over the way James had not been accountable during the the Lakers season and deflecting blame following the team's unsuccessful trade for Russell Westbrook.
Because that's all he does. He never. You know what? I'm gonna say it, bro. LeBron James is like a lot of these women who don't want to take accountability. When everything was going right,
I'm the greatest.
Yeah, he's the man. When things are going bad, it's everybody's fault but mine.
And dude, how many videos are we seeing with this guy not playing defense? He's flopping on the fucking ground. He's looking for calls. It's looking like he's looking for the easy way out of shit. And I don't know if he wants the Jordan treatment, but the Jordan treatment got the Jordan treatment because people were literally beating the shit out of Jordan.
You don't want the Jordan treatment because the Jordan treatment was good. Jordan getting his ass beat.
Yeah, he was getting his ass kicked by the fucking. They literally made a game plan. Let's beat the shit out of him with the fucking Pistons.
Yeah, again, I'm not you know me. I'm not a Jordan fan. You know what I'm saying? But the dude's getting mollywopped.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, a lot of players in the 80s and the 90s, it was a physical style of game. Like I love it how people go, "Oh, LeBron James would have dominated in the things because of his athleticism." I'm like, no, he wouldn't last one game. Let it fucking ramen with the Pistons coming down the court and hit him with an elbow. He'll cry. He'll start crying right there on the fucking court.
Yeah. And dude,
now you telling me Jordan in the league where they can't touch him? Jordan is not gonna dominate. Fucking Jordan will have 50 points by the third quarter.
Yeah.
Easy. Without breaking the sweat. Because as you see now, they don't play real defense nowadays. No. Jordan had to contend with power forwards and center in the middle of the lane doing what they're supposed to do. Try to block shots and grab rebounds. Now the power forward and the center want to be in the three-point line chucking threes.
Did you see?
The middle of the paint is open. You telling me Jordan or Vince Carter wouldn't fucking dominate just going to the hole every fucking time?
Did you see the interview with Shaq going, if I played today, I would play the same way I always played and dominate. I'm going in the post and I'm getting those easy points.
Bro, he dominated when it wasn't easy, and I can only imagine
that. But going back to hating on LeBron, you seen that video. Now listen, there ain't no AI about this. My man said it. Because I remember this shit before any AI. He goes, "Yo, if you fall on the ground, your brother pick you up." And then all these videos and all this shit, you even see it in the game. He don't go up to nobody to pick him up. He don't help nobody. Like, what happened there? Like, I was telling my brother, I was like, "Yo, if I was a bench player and he said that shit and somebody was on the ground and nobody, I would run on the court when they're playing and help them get up. Even if I got a technical, and I'll be like, "Yo, listen, that's what the leader said to do." Just to fucking throw it in his face, just to be that fucking dick. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, what kind of shit is that? Don't say shit like that if you're not gonna be about it,
bro. It was the little meme or whatever that I see nowadays everywhere, where he's on the floor, like Like he's in pain. Yeah, doing that shit.
Yep.
Doing that shit.
Yep. I knew exactly what you were talking about.
Bro, not for nothing. If I was one of his teammates or if I was an opposing player, I'd go over there and I'd stump him on his fucking nuts.
Well, Draymond Green did that. Yeah, I don't know how people will play because not for nothing.
I don't know how people defend him, telling that he's
not for nothing. We all played basketball, and I played with people that were nasty. And I love being on their team because even though they were nasty, I'm wide open. They gave me the ball and I was able to play with them. Then I played with people that thought they were nasty and just held on to the fucking ball. And it was like, yo, bro, why am I on this fuck? Like, I hate being on this team. I don't want to play this shit. Like, I'm not going to just stand here. Like, fuck you. And then, like, I'm about to play defense on my own guy. That, I think, is LeBron. Because, dude, how many stars has he had that all of a sudden can't play? Like, I know that apparently Russell Westbrook is the worst player in the history of the game. Now, like, once he started playing, apparently he's the worst player in the history of the game. That's what people are saying. He sucks. He can't shoot. He can't do nothing. All he can do is average triple doubles season after season. He can't play the game.
Right.
Which I had to take a moment of silence for the stupidity.
Yeah, I love that take.
And
yeah, I can say that he's a greedy player. I'm not gonna say he doesn't know. Only other player besides Oscar Robertson to average a triple double for a season.
He did it 3 straight seasons.
That's not something that you just
and not for nothing. I think he's one of those players that if LeBron would have played just as hard as him, they would have been a squad. Because he would have been getting his own rebounds. He would have been setting LeBron up to score, or LeBron could have, like, they could have played off of each other. But all of a sudden, he's the worst player in the world. Missed the double-double. Kevin Love went from the Timberwolves to the Cavaliers, and he's done nothing. Like
all of a sudden, he forgot.
Yeah, like why? It's because you're not playing proper basketball. I don't know how this guy is supposed to be the greatest mind in basketball, but you can't get your teammates to play good. Like, do you know that when the Bulls played basketball, Pippen brought down the ball, or Stockton brought down the not Stockton, Kerr brought down the ball? Like,
well, it was John Paxson, Steve Kerr, B.J. Armstrong. Those were the point guards, and if they weren't touching the ball, it was Pippen. Jordan didn't touch the ball until they got into their triangle offense,
and because the players played their position.
On an average, there were certain times where in the game Jordan was playing the point guard role, but Phil Jackson really didn't want to try to put him in that situation.
Yeah, but dude, and also you had Allen Iverson playing dog ball, and he's considered one of the best. You have LeBron, where, I'm sorry, you can't, to me, this is just me, you can't be the greatest if you needed so many people to win. Because, and I'm not even talking about throughout his career, I'm talking about in the Heat. Like, not for Ray Allen is not no slouch. Nope. Ray Allen was considered the best 3-point shooter in the league, and he was also considered one of the best shooting guards in the league also.
Yep.
And he was on the Heat he saved LeBron James that season, that fucking series.
That playoff season,
he saved him with that 3. If it wasn't for Ray Allen, he wouldn't have got the championship that game. And what happened? LeBron bombed those 2 threes before that. Wide open, he bombed them. And it took Ray Allen to win. Now, am I saying that everybody who missed the shot sucks? No, because Magic Johnson missed the shot and cost the series. But he also stepped up the next series in the next year and said, yo, I'll play center because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is hurt. I'll play center and step up and do shit. But he got the team to win. It's not about how you lose, it's about how you win sometimes. And when you're always sitting there and you have all those people helping you out, how are you the greatest? Because I can argue that Kyrie Irving is a better basketball player than LeBron James, because Kyrie Irving was also scoring 60 points a game when they won against the Warriors.
Dude, if it wasn't for Kyrie Irving, they don't beat the Warriors. They don't
No,
come back
they
to
don't.
beat the Warriors.
And and this isn't just criticism on LeBron. This is criticism on every player that is like that. Because look at Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, they say, is a good scorer and he's dominant and all that, but that does not translate to being a leader, does not translate to winning. And what's the point? It's the same way that I'm talking about Aaron Judge and I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers. The same way. Like James Harden, he gets all these foul shots and he scores multiple points a game. How do we win? Oklahoma City, the Thunder just won the championship because they were a team.
Correct.
But how does these stars that everybody wants in their fucking team, how does that translate to winning? It doesn't. And the fact that the Clippers got rid of Chris Paul because he was holding people accountable just shows you that we're in an era where none of these motherfuckers could be considered the GOAT. Because you can't even be held accountable now. This dude is literally going, yo, do y'all not want to win? And they said no and get rid of him. What the shit is that? What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, man. That right there is crazy to me.
Come on, man. You have Antetokounmpo who said he wanted to go to the Knicks. He lost. This is, I think, a couple weeks ago. He lost a away game and he got blown out at home and they started booing him at home. Now, I'm not from Milwaukee, but if I got a star, even if he's saying that he don't want to be on the team no more, and he's trying his best to win because they ain't letting him go, fuck you booing him for?
The funny thing is people don't understand why he doesn't want to be on the team no more. The team no longer wants to do anything to bring stars in to help him.
Yeah. The best they got was Damian Lillard, and that was not help. They got rid of their defense to get Damian Lillard.
Right. And then not only that, they got a old Damian Lillard. Again, I thought that it's like, Damian and Giannis might be able to do something. Bro, Damian Lillard is not the same ball player that he was.
He waited too long in Portland.
He waited too long to get out of Portland.
Yeah. Way too long to get out of Portland.
Now, who's in Milwaukee with Giannis? Nobody.
Yep. And you got rid of the players that were holding the team together.
Right.
Because as naive as you young people might be, there's a reason why there's 5 people on the court and there's 13 people total on the team. There's no one person can do it by themselves. You need a team. And
Absolutely.
just as much as you can have one good player that can carry the team, you can have one good player that could destroy the team also. And if it wasn't 11 o'clock already and past Joseph's bedtime, I would get into the Knicks, but we could get into that next week. Because, the Knicks, I don't know what the fuck's going on with them.
They started off great, and then injuries are catching up, and now they're
losing. Yeah, but
again, it just goes to show you. I remember a lot of people saying, "Oh, Thibodeau. Oh, now the Knicks have a bench. Okay, let's see." It started off great. What's going on now? A bunch of players are hurt. The bench players is hurt.
The fans are hurt.
I mean, when Thibodeau was running, quote unquote, running the team ragged, I didn't see all these injuries.
Yeah.
We're just saying.
Yeah, but then again, like we're in the era where everybody's getting hurt just to get hurt. You know what it is? Well, in my opinion, no one's resting. Real quick, last thing, and Hutch knows this. You could work out until you're blue in the face. you're not gonna see results unless you rest. Because that's when your body recovers, and that's when it gets better. You keep pulling a rubber band, and you keep pulling with tension. It's gonna snap. But if you pull a rubber band a couple times and you let it sit there, and the next day you pull it, it's never gonna lose. It's never gonna lose its elasticity because you're letting it fucking go back to its normal and resting. But you keep pulling it. That's the same thing with your body. Everybody's practicing 24 hours a day, 80 hours a week. The reason why Kobe could do that because he worked himself up to it. Don't let nobody fool you. You have to work your way up to working out 8 hours a day. But then I'm pretty sure he was resting and recovering better than most people now. I know we have science, but the fact of the matter is there's no amount of science is like, oh, the cold bath. Yeah, okay. Your recovery. That's why everybody's getting hurt. The way that you change your diet.
Zero always chamber.
Yeah. You change your diet. Yeah, that's why everybody's still getting hurt. You stop doing the bad habits. Yeah, that's why everybody's getting hurt. You ever notice all these fucking fighters and all these boxers getting pulled out of fights for strains and all this other shit? Mayweather's eating McDonald's. Ocho Cinco's eating McDonald's. And they're just training. But they're not hurt. They're lasting the whole season. But then you got this guy who fucking counts his macros and pisses every morning at 9 o'clock. 12 nitrates of piss vinegar or whatever the fuck. He takes 72 pills of fucking vitamin B, and he can't last 12 games. It's just
the can't last 6 games. He's hurt.
Yeah. Now you got pitchers that are out here fucking with scientists and getting injected with tiger blood and eating sand from the moon, can't pitch more than 6 innings. But then you had motherfuckers who was drunk the night before, smoking 6 packs of cigarettes a day, eating fucking raw meat live from the lion. Like him and the lion are fighting, and motherfuckers is pitching 3 games straight. I'm just saying. It's too bad that those people back in the day were not athletes or athletic. Imagine
they were plumbers, plumbers.
Yeah, imagine if Vince Carter was athletic, the way he would be able to dunk, or if Dr. J was athletic. Woo.
Imagine Larry Bird.
Yeah. Right? But yeah, so for all you people that is gonna be if we put up this short and you want to say shit in the comments, I appreciate you commenting, but fuck you also. Yeah, I mean it looks like that's it. We was stood up by DJ again.
Oh,
you might have to defend your honor tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Peace everybody.